guys, welcome to this new Arabic lesson with me, Maha. Today I'm going to teach you a very funny expression that we Arabs use in order to describe somebody who's rude, unpolite, ill-mannered. The expression is used by these two words, لسان طويل. Let's try to pronounce them first together and then I'm going to teach you how to use them and I'm going to give you some examples. لسان, the standard Arabic way to say this word, the lisan, is a little bit easier. It's lisan. Lisan, but this is a very widely spread and spoken expression, so it's not used in the MSA, in the modern standard Arabic. It's used in the dialects, and in the dialects, instead of lisan, we say lisan. We just remove the E sound after the L. So lisan, lisan means tongue, by the way. Lisan or lisan means tongue. Try to pronounce them together. Lisan, lisan. And tawil. Tawil is an adjective. Tawil means long or tall. In this case, it means long. Lisan طويل. So we use these two words, a long tongue. You know that we put the adjectives after the noun. So lisan, tongue, طويل, long, tongue. Long, it means a long tongue. How do we use this long tongue, and why do we say long tongue for somebody who's unpolite or rude? Let's see in this lesson. Before we start with this lesson, I want to make sure you are a subscriber to my channel. Please subscribe and turn on the notifications. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at MAHA. Make sure also to like my Facebook page. We are almost 100,000 people there at Learn Arabic with Maha, one word. And if you like this video, make sure to comment below because I read all of your comments and I get inspired and motivated by reading them. Lisan طويل, a long tongue, is a very commonly used Arabic expression to indicate somebody who's ill-mannered, who's really unpolite or rude. He speaks very bad things with his long tongue. It's really a physical description of somebody who has a long tongue. It means he says a lot of things. He uses it a lot into saying bad things. So being unpolite and not being polite. And we don't use it this way. We don't say just lisan طويل. We say his tongue is tall or her tongue is tall. Now I'm going to not teach you only the usage of this expression, but also the grammar behind of how to use it with female, male, or plurals. So if I want to say she's rude, she's unpolite, how can I create this, use this expression correctly, talking about she or her? Long tongue, lisan طويل. Can I say she long tongue? No. Can I say هي lisan طويل? No. I have to say her tongue is long. And by saying her tongue is long, you need to go and search for the object pronoun or the possessive pronouns. And I taught you a full lesson about that, and make sure to click here if you want to go through the whole grammar of how to make her or his or my or theirs and etc. But I'm going to teach you in short today because we're concentrating on the usage of this expression and not on the grammar. But in order to say something that is her, okay, we usually add ha, okay? For example, house, بيت, her house, بيتها. Son is ibn, her son, ibnuha. You just add this ha at the end, okay? Now, if I'm talking about her being rude, so her tongue is long, the word long, which is طويل, stays the way it is after the word lisan. But lisan, which means tongue, becomes her tongue. So lisan plus ha. So lisanha, lisan plus ha, lisanha طويل. لسانها طويل is a perfect expression or an adjective to give a girl. She's unpolite. لسانها طويل. لسانها طويل. And if we're talking about male that has a long tongue or who's unpolite, we have to usually add u at the ending or hu in standard Arabic. For example, let's get back to bait, house. Baytuhu means it's his house. Baytuha, her house. Now we're talking about his. So baytuhu, who, his. If I want to say his tongue is long, meaning he is unpolite, I have to add the word lisan to the possessive adjective hu at the ending, which is a suffix that we attach to the word lisanhu. But lisanhu is okay. But in the spoken Arabic, we usually don't concentrate a lot on this h at the ending, hu. We just use the same vowel, u, without the h. Okay, so لسانه. Very simple. If you want to say لسانه, no problem. It's correct. It's like a mixture between MSA, Standard Arabic, and the dialect. But since we use it in dialects, this expression, like we wouldn't go to Al-Quran, like the book of excellence when it comes to MSA, Standard Arabic, and find لسانه. You wouldn't find لسانه طويل because it's only used in spoken Arabic and in the dialect. That's why you would hear this, all the things that belong to him, to a boy, instead of who, in Standard Arabic, it's u. So لسانه, his house, بيته, instead of بيته, بيته. His son, ابنه. That's the dialect. Okay, so let's go back to لسانه طويل. His لسان طويل. لسانه طويل. He is unpolite and he's rude. Let's imagine I'm talking to somebody and he's really being unpolite to me, and I want to curse him or to tell him you are unpolite. I have to tell you. Now it depends if you're a female or a male. Again, if you're a male, we usually end everything that is yours with ak. Ak. Remember, ha and hu. Now we have ak. Ak is everything that belongs to you. Let's take again the same examples that I gave you before. Beit means house. Your house, beitak. Ibn means son. Your son, ibnak. So, if I want to say your tongue, لسان is tongue, your tongue, لسانك. لسانك طويل. امشي من هون. I don't want to talk to you. امشي من هون. لسانك طويل. Your tongue is long. Your tongue is long, literally, it means you are unpolite. Now, if you're a female, it's not ak, it's ik at the ending. So your house, beit, becomes beitik, and your son, ibn, becomes ibnik. If you are rude and you're a female, so لسانك طويل. لسانك طويل. Okay? Let's go back to these four. Again, she is rude. لسانها طويل or لسانها طويل. He is rude. لسانه طويل. You are rude, you're a male and you are super rude. انت لسانك طويل, and you're a female and you are rude. لسانك طويل. So لسانها, لسانه, لسانك, لسانك. Okay? There are many other conjugations, but we're not gonna, we usually describe people, male, female, and we usually talk to people saying you are rude. So I'm not gonna give you all the 12 object pronoun or possessive adjective suffixes. Now, there is another usage of this لسانك طويل. Instead of using it with these object pronouns or possessive adjectives, saying you are rude, like adjectives, we also say in order to create the adjective in the spoken, or especially in the Palestinian dialect, it's crazy, huh? But bear, like, keep up with me. I'll try to explain it, to simplify it the easiest way. Usually when you have a characteristic, okay, and I want to describe you, we usually use the word or abu. Means mother of, and abu means father of. So imagine you have blue eyes and you are a male. I would say abu عيون الزرقاء. Abu the blue eyes. Abu the blue eyes, it literally means the father of the blue eyes, but it doesn't mean the father of the blue eyes. It means the owner, the one that has blue eyes. So I'm describing him, the guy with the blue eyes. Abu العيون الزرق. Okay? If you are a female and you have long hair, I would say long hair. Long hair literally means the mother of long hair, but it doesn't mean the mother of long hair. It means the girl or she who's got long hair. شعر طويل. شعر طويل. The same thing applies to rude and unpolite when using لسان طويل, long tongue, rude. If I'm describing this guy who is rude, instead of saying you are rude or he is rude, his tongue is long, we would say the guy, the father of the long tongue. So long tongue stays the same, لسان طويل, without having to go and say لسانه, لسانها, لسانك, لسانك, what I just told you. لسان طويل stays the same, adding أبو لسان طويل. Which guy are you talking about? هذا أبو لسان الطويل. This, the one who has long tongue, meaning the unpolite one. And if you're talking about female, again, لسان طويل stays لسان طويل. We just put, instead of أبو, father of, we say which means mother of. لسان طويل. Okay? عن مين عم تحكي؟ عن مين عم تحكي؟ Who are you talking about? عم بحكي عن لسان الطويل. I'm talking about لسان الطويل, the unpolite girl, one, female. عن مين عم تحكي؟ عم بحكي عن أبو لسان الطويل. أنت أبو لسان طويل. You can even yeah, you can even talk with the person, male or female. If it's a male أبو, if it's a female and you give them the adjective right to their face. أنت أبو لسان طويل. أنت means you are. That's a normal subject pronoun, by the way. أنت أبو لسان طويل. And أنت لسان طويلة. طويل. You see, I made a mistake. أنت لسان طويل. Okay? So again, لسان طويل, a long tongue. It's an expression or an adjective that we give to people who are rude. Or in English, there's something equivalent. It's exactly the translation of big mouth. You say big mouth. It's the same like long tongue in Arabic. لسان طويل. So again, لسانك طويل, لسانك طويل, لسانه طويل, لسانه طويل, لسان طويل, and أبو لسان طويل. I hope you don't have لسان طويل, and I hope my لسان wasn't طويل on you. And I will see you in the following Arabic lesson with me, MAHA. Kiss you, and مع السلامة.
Learn Arabic with MAHA.